It's your boy, Weather Prince, coming at ya with another Lord's Mobile live stream. We're back. Yes, we are, guys. We're back. And Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's a few days late, but I've been busy. But I'm back. So I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. And I hope you all had a really nice holiday. Oof. I had a good holiday. I had lots of things to eat that I shouldn't have eaten. Man, you know what? I had a really good year. I stuck to it. I stuck healthy, guys, all year. And then I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit at Christmas, a little bit. But you know what? Start of a new year, 2025 is here. And now we get back on the wagon. Back on the wagon, guys. Back on the wagon. And yeah, we have to get back to it. But I mean, other than that, yeah, I had a good time. I had a good holiday period. I hope you guys all had. Yeah, who doesn't? Exactly, yeah? Who doesn't? Christmas calories don't count. Love it. That's awesome. Hope you guys all had a really good holiday. And got all the presents that you wanted, or gave the gifts that you wanted to give, and enjoyed watching people opening them. I did try and pop in for a few streams over the course of the last few weeks. But as you probably guessed, I was away. I was traveling. I was away and not at home. But now I am. So now we can get back to some scheduling. Yes, we can get back to some daily streams, some videos, and all the good stuff. Yo, it's 2025, guys. You know what that means? That means this month is going to be crazy. This month, we are going to be starting Elden Ring on the channel, guys. Yes, we will have a set schedule. Now, I know, for those of you that have been here a while, you'll know that me and schedules don't go very well. Like, I would set schedules and then, yeah, I'd kind of like, after a few days of doing a schedule. But I am going to be setting up a schedule for these Elden Ring streams, so you know exactly when and where I will be doing it. So yeah, we're gonna be having a schedule setting up. I know, crazy, something new. I know. So yeah, we're gonna have a schedule. Elden Ring is gonna be starting on Monday, and we will be setting a time of 5 p.m. my time is when I'll be doing the streams, and they will be daily. Yes, Monday through to Friday anyway. We're going to be doing it 5 days a week on Elden Ring. So we're going to be going from, say, 5 p.m. through to about 10, maybe 11 p.m. I don't want to keep it too late, so we're going to be doing maybe 5-6 hours a day, Monday through to Friday. And so that's going to be our Elden Ring time. And then like prior to that time, I'll be doing whatever editing I've got to do, and Lord's Mobile content as well, and other things as well, like PoE 2 that I'm still playing, and anything else that I want to play along the way. But we're going to be starting that off on Monday. I'll put something up on the Discord, and I'll put something up as a community post so everybody knows when and where that's going to be happening. But yeah, so Monday the 6th of January, we're going to be starting our quest. I'm actually kind of nervous. I haven't played Dark Souls, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Just skipped all the Souls likes and went straight to Elden Ring, so it's gonna be kind of nuts. But hey, we done Black Myth Wukong recently. We killed every single boss in Black Myth Wukong. That was really cool. Played some other Souls-like games on pretty hard difficulty settings, so I've had, I guess, a little bit of training in the build up to it, but I'm still probably not prepared for what's to come, and actually quite nervous about starting it, but I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, we're gonna be starting that on Monday. Looking forward to it. Hey man, why don't you play First Descendant anymore? Good question. First Descendant I thought was going to be like a really big game on the channel. I made lots of videos, done lots of streams. The problem with First Descendant is it has no end game. Once you get a few of the Descendants maxed out and a few of the weapons maxed out, there's really no need to do anything else. They'll carry you through the entire game, and then it just gets kind of boring running the same maps over and over and over and over and over and over again. For what? There's no real major rewards to get. The update they brought out with the shop for you to get lucrative items, I was hoping would be the big update for the chase items, but there wasn't really nothing in there other than a couple of wigs and some items which I already had. Wasn't really that great. The latest season 2 update they just brought out wasn't great. There was a new Descendant which didn't really even bother to look at. The dog is like a pet that collects things. I mean, we've seen that plenty of times before. Things like, you know, Diablo. You see pets that run around and pick items up for you. It's not a, you know, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really add much. It just picks up a few things for you. I mean, it's cute, but I mean, it's not really enough to get me back in. So yeah, I just really feel like first Descendant just dropped off so big. They had a big following when the game come out and everybody was playing it, myself included, making loads of videos on it, really enjoying it. Got to the end game and then there was nothing. And then when season 2 came, such a small amount of content given. I mean, the whole update is like one map. It's literally just one map. It's like, what? We waited all this time for season 2 and it's just one map? Like, okay, I think I completed the season 2 content in like a space of a couple of hours. There's more you can do, but it just means grinding the same map over and over again. So yeah, it got a bit boring, but hopefully that answers the question. It's a real shame. But with so many good games coming out, I mean, First Descendant just doesn't have a place. I mean, PoE 2 is amazing. I'm really enjoying that right now. I've been playing a lot of that and I'm going to continue playing a lot of that. And it's just the beta. It's like 30% of the game. Like when it's the early access. When the full game comes out, it's going to be even better than what it is now. So like, wow, okay. Even in its early access state, PoE 2 is just still amazing. So God knows what it's going to be when it comes out as the full release. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So looking forward to playing more of that. Kind of nervous about starting Elden Ring on Monday, but from what I've heard, of course, Elden Ring is one of the best video games ever made, apparently. So I want to experience that for sure, and looking forward to having some pain dealt upon me by some of those really gnarly bosses that are in there. So yeah, looking forward to starting that on Monday. But that leaves us this weekend. It leaves us today, leaves us this weekend. So what are we going to be doing this weekend? Well, this weekend, we're going to dedicate this weekend to kind of pretty much where it all kind of started for me, which is Lords Mobile. Here we are, guys. In Lords, Marvel Rivals as well. Yeah, Marvel Rivals as well. We're definitely going to be playing that. Absolutely. So yeah, like basically we're back onto Lords this weekend, but like from next week we're going to be changing things up. Still going to be doing this Lords content because I just can't get away from it. You know, I do try. Oh my goodness, I try and put as much content out as I can on other stuff, but man, I have to keep coming back to Lords. It always seems to do a 360, doesn't it? Back to Lords. But I mean, when you start your channel off and that's what you do, I mean, I got myself to blame for that, I guess. But here we are, and talking about Lords Mobile, for this part, we need to get into the game. So let's just jump in, shall we? Can we believe? Can we actually believe? Let me go ahead and just hide the chat, because you never know what happens in the chat, right? What happens in the chat stays in the chat. Can you believe? Like, I'm still having trouble kind of like understanding the logic that's going on over here. You know, the developers that make this fantastic game, which we all love and adore, right? But I mean, honestly, I'm starting to really wonder what's going on over there, because honestly, guys, it's starting to get like, and I'm not even going to go on a rant today. I know you guys are tuning in thinking, oh, Prince is going to go on a rant. No, not really at all. It's not at all. It's just, I just don't really know what to make. I got no food. You see, look, I haven't been buying stuff the last few days. I've just been like, you know what? Nah, not the last few days. I just don't really know what to make of this, to be honest with you. I mean, before I even get into what you already know, and I really didn't want to go rushing onto YouTube with content on this, and I didn't really want to go blasting this event right now either. I just kind of, I mean, I'm still in a bit of shock about all of it, to be honest with you. But let's just, you know, without going into a rant and going off on one, let's just say that, I mean, I'm sure everybody can, hi Tabs, I'm sure everybody can kind of like get on the same level here when I say, you know, 2024 was a bad year for Lords Mobile. I mean, let's be honest, guys. 2024 was a bit of a doozy for Lords Mobile. I mean, it was month upon month upon month upon month of collaborations, one after the other, after the other, after the other. We ended it off with an absolute whomper stomp fail, having the Pagani collaboration come back for a second run. Like literally the worst collaboration in the history of Lords Mobile came back for a rerun. I mean, that in itself, thank you for the food. That in itself is a massive L. But they're not on top of the collaborations that we had last year in 2024. We also had some pay-to-play updates in the game as well. We had the plus 15 Astrolite, which you guys are all very aware of. This thing right here, having to upgrade your gear pieces to level 15. We had that, which is a very expensive update, like ridiculously expensive update. Taking your champion gear up to level 15 is not fun, as you've probably seen from some of my previous videos trying to do it. Not fun at all. Okay, so there was that. And then, of course, they brought out this, you know, right on top of Christmas. What a beautiful Christmas present this was. Right on top of Christmas. We've already talked about it. They brought out the 5.5 or tier 5.5 troops, or mana troops, the troop enhancements, which, you know, after closer inspection on this mana troops thing, I wouldn't rush it at all. I think it's a complete waste of time to rush this. So anyway, we're not going right into that. We've already talked about that. You know all about it. So yeah, we had the mana troops update. We had the 15 Astrolite update, and I mean, and on top of these pay to play updates, we've had a whole bunch of collaborations throughout the entire year. And I mean, there's not been any kind of like addition to the game which is enhancing the gameplay. There's no new game mechanics that have been added. There's no change to anything regarding the way we play. It just means that anybody that wants to get their credit card out and spend loads of money gets to basically have more stats than other people and then get some kind of advantage. I don't know whether it's a case that there are actually people buying these updates, or whether the pilots that run IGG's accounts are so terrible at the game, they have to have a massive deficit of stats over, or a massive increase or advantage in stats over their opponents, just so they can actually win rallies on the Wonders. I don't know which one it is. Maybe people are actually buying these updates and IGG are actually making loads of money off this. I mean, maybe that is the case. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, based off the fact that if you look at IGG's financial records for the last few years, it doesn't look that great for Lords Mobile. It's been on a downward trend since 2021 when they, or 2019, or whenever it was that they came out with tier 5 and then the Astrolite artifacts. 2021. So it's been on a downward trend. The game's been on a downward trend since 2021 when they came out with Astrolite and artifacts, and it hasn't shown an upward curve, and this was at the beginning of this year, and I can't see anything that IGG's done this year to promote growth. With, you know, if anything, we would see less money coming in for this game this year than we did last year. So it really does make me wonder what is going on over there in Singapore. I think they're all smoking crack, because fast forward to today, right? I haven't really been looking at Lords much over the last few days, but I'm sure many of you know, and if you saw my stream recently, the streams we did, we had some events come up. We had the event for this. The new Christmas tree events. We done a stream on the channel a little while ago around Christmas time, the after Christmas tree, where they brought out a pay-to-play, full pay-to-play event to get this white Christmas tree. And not only that, to also get this Christmas tree. So 2 new castle skins that both have stats, by the way, which are just complete reskins of the original, you know, original castle skins we already had. Yeah, they couldn't think of nothing new for Christmas. No, they actually brought it out after Christmas and made us have to pull our wallets out to pay to get these castle skins. And then a week or two prior to that, in fact, it weren't even 2 weeks. It was like a week or so prior to that, we had another pay-to-play event, which we needed to do to get the bottled Voyage. I mean, this was all happening in December, right? This all happened in December. So like we have all this stuff was crammed into December. Not only was all that crammed in December, but they also dropped the Mana Troops update. This shit. They dropped this in December as well. So I mean, damn, December was a really expensive month. Like, I chose what I should focus on based off of common sense. I was like, well, I mean, in fact, none of this is common sense, but you know what? I thought it would make more sense to get the castle skins because they disappear. Maybe they'll come back in 6 months for 30 bucks. They like doing things like that. But for now, it will disappear. I might as well grab that. I can slow roll this thing. This Mana Troops update is the biggest rip I think I've ever seen. Now, don't get me wrong. If your entire guild has got this maxed out, then great. I mean, your troops are going to be buffed and doesn't cost you any more resources to use them. So why not? Sounds great, right? The thing is, your whole guild ain't going to have this maxed out. Let's be honest. Unless you're in a guild completely full of big rally leads, there's maybe 1 or 2 guilds like that. Other than that, most people are going to be in guilds where not everybody is doing this. There's going to be that one person that pulls their big balls out of their trousers and drops them on the table along with daddy's MasterCard and says, watch me do it. You know, there's always going to be that one guy that does it. And then, of course, the IGG accounts, of course, got to create the FOMO, right? But I mean, even if you do spend your real money and max this update out and you think you're Charlie Big Bananas because you've got level 6 Mana Troops, once all of your teammates send all their troops into the rally that don't have all the update, then your 12% attributes get diluted significantly down to a percentage that doesn't even matter. So, I mean, it's just a waste of time pushing it, which is what I'm saying. It's a waste of time rushing it. If you rushed it with your real money, then you are a retard. It's quite simple. I said this before. It's the truth still now. It doesn't change. You're just an idiot. And your money is probably safer in IGG's hands than it is in your hands. So I'm glad you did it. You saved us all. But anyway, that's how that's looking. So anyway, I digress. Believe it or not, I digress. This all happens in December. And then we get into January. January turns up. It's 2025. Okay, it's time. It's time for IGG to change things up. Let's change things up this year, 2025. Let's do something for our Lords Mobile community. Let's give back. Let's do some good stuff. So what does IGG do at the start of 2025? Literally day 1 of 2025, we get this shit. We get this shit. Returning to the Mausoleum. Wow. Wow. Okay. And here we are, back in the Mausoleum. The same collaboration we had last year. So not only has Pagani been rehashed, this has been rehashed. So I'm starting to wonder, what's next? King Kong? We're going to go back to Fairy Tale Land with Shrek? You know, or maybe it's going to be a Wicked collaboration because Wicked's just been out of the cinema. And I know that I think they just done a Wicked collaboration on their other IGG classic game, Time Princess. You may have played that, some of you lads. Don't deny it if you didn't. You dress up princesses in pretty little dresses. I've played it. It's great. They just done a collaboration with Wicked, and that's an IGG game. So maybe there's a Wicked collaboration in store for Lords Mobile coming soon. Wow, that would be awesome. Yeah, let's go. But the problem is this collaboration's come out, and what do we have in this collaboration? Another castle skin. Are you actually shitting me? Now look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That looks fucking awesome. It really does. And I mean, I can't say otherwise. I think everyone would know that I'd be talking shit if I didn't say otherwise. It looks pretty cool. I like dragons. I do. I like dragons a lot. And I think that looks dope. So Yeah, I mean, I'm sure many of you will agree. Many of you will agree. This does look pretty good. It's a pretty good looking castle skin, and it comes with stats as well. Range attack, range HP. Okay. But I mean, look. Listen, I'm not against castle skins. I'm not against you putting out something that's going to cost us money to get, because that's how we support the developer, right? I get it. It's a business, right? But holy shit, another castle skin? We just had 2 last week, and we had another one the week before. And now we've got another one now. I mean, damn. Okay, it takes a month. You got a month for this. So, okay, at least we know nothing scary new is going to come hopefully in the next month. You do have 28 days to get it, but let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. You ain't getting this free to play. Yeah. You ain't getting this free to play. It ain't happening. You ain't getting it. You want this free to play? No. 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 It ain't gonna happen. Now, they have given you the chance to get these mausoleum chests. You get 5 every day by doing a couple of hell events and hitting a monster a couple of times. You can get 5 a day, and these do potentially drop these, and you can get 150 of them throughout the entire event, and which means you will get a minimum of 150 brushes free to play, maybe more if you get lucky with the 2s and the 3s, but a minimum of 150 brushes free to play. 150 brushes. Wow. So if we take a look at the prizes over here, well, as you can see, yeah, so you don't get, I mean, 200. 200 is for the first prize. You got to do 200 for the first prize. Interesting. Oh, it's not actually, I mean, encounters isn't necessarily like each time you press it, for example. I'll do one just to show you. So you can see here it's on 14. Yeah. If I press the new exploration, we'll do one. Look. You see it's on 14 right now. If I open this up, every time I press a square, this goes up. But obviously you don't want to hit the red ones. But every time I click on a square, that counts. Every time I click a square, that counts as an encounter. Okay. Now, it's all RNG. There's no special way to press this button. You get the red ones when the game chooses for you to have the red ones. Oh, I've got the whole board open there. That was kind of nice. So yeah, that doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you'll hit 4 or 5 and you'll get 3 red ones straight away. It's full RNG. They're not in set spaces is what I'm saying, right? So if we take a look, we're currently at 42 encounters, but to get that castle skin, you can get the 7-day limited time castle skin. Free to play is going to get that for a limited time. Yeah, limited time. But if you want that as a permanent castle skin to work on the stats, you don't need 42 encounters. You don't need 400 encounters. You need, well, as you can see, you need over 13,600 encounters, which, I mean, it's going to be a lot more than 150 brushes, that's for certain. I mean, that's a crazy amount of brushes you're going to need. It's going to easily cost you a couple of hundred, if not maybe $200 or $300 to get that open. I would say $200 to $300 because you're going to have to come up here and you're going to have to go ahead and purchase these brushes. It's quite simple. This is what's going to happen. 300 is $100. You're probably going to have to get 1, maybe 2 of those. So you're going to need a couple of $100 minimum to get it. Okay. And again, it's the same stuff as we've seen already. You're paying like over the odds for a castle skin. This castle skin, in my opinion, is probably worth like $50. In fact, it's just a straight up range one. I'd say lower. I'd say like $30, $20 even. When you start up a Lord's mobile account, there are castle skins which you can purchase straight from this area here, which are single troop type castle skins, like this one, for example, that is infantry attack and infantry HP. And like, what's the other one? This one, which is range attack and range HP. Like these castle skins, you can just purchase straight out of the store. And they have the same stats. And these are like $20 castle skins. Hi, Sasha. How you doing? What's up, Trippin? Yeah, these are $20. Yeah, the Trippin knows. Trippin's been here a while. He knows. These are $20 castle skins, IGG. $20. $20 castle skins. They're taking $20 castle skins, putting them behind some fancy collaboration RNG event, right? And then making you spend upwards of over $100 to try and get this thing, or to get this thing unlocked. It's just not right. And then once you get this thing unlocked, it doesn't even end, because then you need to get the stars to upgrade the goddamn thing. And I mean, I don't have enough time to accumulate the stars right now. I mean, I managed to luckily get 4 stars on this one that just come out, and I got 1 star on this. But I mean, I'm saving up my stars. I got 70 stars. You know, I got 70 stars. I can't. It's so lame. It's so lame. Like, honestly, guys, I have no words for it. Honestly, it's actually kind of wild. And I'll just keep gambling now. I'm kind of fed up with it. I know I am. I'm kind of fed up with it. I'm at the point now where I'm just had enough of it. Like, if you take a look at my castle stars, I have 235 castle stars on my account. 235 castle stars. Right? That's almost max. Other than these 2 new ones that literally just come out last week, right? They literally came out last week. Every single castle skin that's got stats, I've got unlocked and I've got 5 stars on it. Every single one. So yeah, I've been doing this for years, working on these castle skins and leveling them up. But like, you're telling me I'm gonna get a 4th castle skin in the space of only a few weeks? Like, what? That's absolutely wild. So, what's my game plan for this greed? Because there's no other word for it. It's just greedy at this point. What's my game plan for this greed? Well, my game plan for this greed is I'm just going to go through the whole of January and I'm going to play Elden Ring. There you go. I'm going to play Elden Ring. I ain't going to focus too much on PvP. I ain't going to burn through my troops. I ain't going to have to do no rebuilding. I don't want to do any rebuilding on my account. And do I want to work on this? Not particularly, but you know what I will do? I'll get the free-to-play chests. I'll get the 150. I'll get to the end of the month. I'll activate the 150 chests. I'll see how many brushes I'll get. I'll use those said brushes. I'll see how far I am away from it. And you know what? I'll decide at the end of the month if I want to spend to try and unlock this castle skin. Or you know what I might do? I might just say, whatever, IGG, you just keep the castle skin on this occasion, because I've had enough unlocking them. At the end of the day, I don't have enough time to sit there and work on these stars, and I've already got new castle skins coming out. This only come out last week. Like, no, it's just ridiculous. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, now you're taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just really dumb. It's just it's beyond dumb. So if that means I don't get a castle skin, then just so be it. If that means I'm going to potentially lose a few percent stats, whatever, so be it. I'm so done with that shit. It's just crazy. Like, I've supported this game for a very long time, chat, and I've unlocked their castle skins, and I'm trying to work on my Astrolite. You know what? I actually took another piece of my champion gear up to level 7 today. Look, not today, the other day. I went for it. I done the gamble. I got 2 faiths now at level 7. I got the other faith to level 7. Yeah, I mean, you know, it ain't max, but hey, it was an upgrade, so that was nice. So yeah, I'm trying still to get my Astrolite leveled up, you know, to a point where it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's looking pretty good, but I got another level 7 faith the other day, so that was nice. This is just annoying. And then we're not even getting into the real bulk of this update. I'm just talking about the castle skin. I mean, you go into the actual collaboration and more artifacts. I mean, this one's not very good. Defense and monster hunt travel speed, that's kind of crap anyway. And then the other artifact is here. Cavalry HP and cavalry defense. So, I mean, more artifacts in here as well. The only thing that actually looks kind of cool is the terracotta army. I actually like the idea of like building a little terracotta army inside my turf. That looks kind of cool. But 500 of those things a pop, I don't know how much I really like them. I really don't know. Yeah, so a couple of not very good artifacts are in there. We got this chariot thing as well. I mean, these decorations. Oh, I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. What is the point of having all of these permanent decorations, or any decorations for that matter, inside your turf to decorate your turf and create a snowman army if that's what you desire, or, you know, make your turf look all pretty and stuff and get permanent sledges unlocked? What is the point of having any of this if nobody can look in your turf to take a look at it and see what it looks like? What's the point? It's just fucking stupid. Like, you can't even look. Oh, I Am Do is here. Let's take a look and see what decorations I Am Do has done in his castle. Oh, wait, where's the button? Wait, do we zoom in? Can I can't zoom in. View profile? Like, where do I see this? Where is it? Like, where can I see his decorations? Gift? No. Settings? There's no way. You can't look at anyone in your guild, like, their decorations. So what's the point in unlocking them? Like, there's a reason to unlock emotes, because you can give people heart emotes in the chat like that. Yeah. What's the point in opening decorations up? Nobody can see them except for you. So who cares? Unless you take a screenshot and send it to a line group or to a Discord group, like, or a Facebook. Like, did you see that? Did you see after we done the competition the other day that like literally IGG done exactly the same thing on their Facebook? Send us pictures of your turf and win up to 20,000 gems. I laughed my ass off. I was like, I knew it. I knew they'd do it. We did it first. Guys, we own the copyright. We did it first. We did it first, and then IGG did it. Of course they did. And you know what the funny part about that was? People were posting pictures of me with the Rip Lords image going like that. That shit was hilarious. I was dying. It was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was hilariously funny. Hang on a minute. I don't think I cooked them. I think I got there in time. They're rallying some dude down here. I wasn't even paying attention. 1.4 bill in gear. Oh. 6.2. Was he online? Swap gear, not phalanx. Oh, so he got cat. Oh, okay. He swapped his gear, but he didn't swap the phalanx, so he still took 6.2. But it's tier 2, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, we're gonna have to go try and save Misty. Alright then, let's go and do it. I'll hit him with a mix and see if we can burn him. Yeah, so anyway, look, listen, I know I said it weren't going to be a rant, and it kind of has become one a little bit, but I'm trying to keep it polite. Normally I use a lot more colorful language when I'm ranting. But yeah, no, I just think it's crazy. Like, more artifacts as well, more, and then the more leader skins. Where, I mean, again, like, don't get me wrong, I think it looks kind of cool, right? But when are they gonna learn? When is IGG gonna learn that there's no point in releasing multiple leader skins, because nobody needs multiple, nobody cares about 1%. And I don't care if anybody says they can add up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Wait, what? He migrated. He migrated with 1 lead. Okay. Wow. What a noob. Holy shit. He actually migrated with 1 lead. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, no, so like, when are they going to learn that nobody cares about 1%? Because that's just... And they've all got the same map skills. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to like sit there and think, you know what, it would be really good actually if we changed up the map skills so that different leader skins had different map skills that could be beneficial in different situations. That way it motivates people to want to actually get these leader skins unlocked, because they'll have the access to different abilities with their leader skin. Maybe if you get 2 or 3 different leader skins and the buffs are pretty good, you could switch between the leader skins and like activate like 2 or 3 buffs to like stack your buffs on your castle and your teammates or something. Hey, it's kind of cool stuff. If you spent the money, and let's not even talk about the money to unlock this thing. I mean, we're talking over $1,000. Yeah, that's 4 digits. We're talking over $1,000 to unlock this thing. I ain't being funny, right? But if I'm unlocking a leader skin for over $1,000, because it's in a, it's a lot of money anyway. It's a lot, right? If you're gonna unlock this, maybe not 1,000. No, it's in the labyrinth challenge, so questionable whether it'd be $1,000, but it's definitely not cheap. It's still up there, quite a few hundreds. It's in the labyrinth challenge. I can't say $1,000, not for a labyrinth challenge skin. These ones are a little bit different that are inside these events. These ones here, like this, for example, this shit's expensive. Like you need to get a shit ton of those tiger tallies to be able to do this. I mean, this is like a $2,000 leader skin, right? Like it's got to be a couple of $1,000s. You have to be like partially insane. Like it's a couple of $1,000s for some pixels. Most people that have it, not everybody, there are some people that spent crazy amounts of money on it, but most of the people that have the ones in the collabs are generally either retarded or IGG because they want to create FOMO. And there are some people that have spent their legit money on these things. It's crazy, but they have, you know. Maybe it's an oil baron or something from Saudi Arabia or something, I don't know. Money doesn't exist to those people. They just do what they want with it. It don't matter. I want this. How much is it? $2,000. Doesn't matter. Get it. Okay. You know, it's like, you know, to some of those people, it doesn't really matter. And I'm sure maybe Lords Mobile's got a couple of those people that probably play the game. So maybe there are a couple of, like I said, retards that have just done that and gone ahead and done it, you know, whatever. But, yeah, no, it's crazy. Like you would think they would put different abilities on them and stuff, wouldn't you? You'd think they would put different things on them, different features to make it more desirable, but I don't give a fuck about this. So what do I want this for? Like, does it look cool? Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks better than some of the other leader skins they brought out, for sure. But, like, you know, I've got one. I've got a leader skin. But what do I want that one for? I got this one. I don't want that one. This is my leader skin. I'm happy with this leader skin. I will always be happy with this leader skin. It serves one purpose and one purpose alone. It stops people from seeing which leader I have equipped. So if I want to switch from Dark Magister to Grimwolf because I want to do an Inf Blast, nobody can see it except for me. That's why I have a leader skin. And if I had the other 11Ks, because there are people out there that have all 3, if you want to switch from like Dark Magister to Lightweaver or Dark Magister to Shapeshifter, because you're changing your comp around, it requires you to have a different leader, different hero's leader. Some comps do require that. No one can see it but you. So it makes sense to have a leader skin if you're rally leading. Capiche? But what doesn't make sense is to go and have to unlock multiple ones. So I don't know. I just don't understand why they don't put different features on this. And then people would be like, oh, I want to collect them all. I want to get all of them because they've all got different abilities. I don't know why they don't do it. Anyway, I'm worried about what 2025 is going to be offering us, guys. I really am. I was hoping, I mean, and it's full on copium. I already knew what direction this game was going in at the beginning of 2024 when this CEO turned around and said, or whoever that was at IGG turned around and said, our focus for the next 3 years is not going to be Lords Mobile. It's going to be Doomsday and Viking Rise. That's where IGG's focus is going to be. Now, I don't know what is going on over there. in Viking Rise or Doomsday, I never will know what's going on over there, because I won't download and play. Shit, I'm out of food again. I won't download and play another IGG game if you paid me to, based on seeing how they've treated their Lords Mobile community. I wouldn't do it. The really fun thing about IGG is they don't acknowledge any of the wrongdoings that they do to their community. They're all smiles and waves and rainbows. When you look at their Facebook or their Twitter or their X feed, you know, they never acknowledge their community in any shape or form. As far as they're concerned, Lord's Mobile community is a bed of roses, and I really don't feel like IGG have an ear to the ground with regards to their community. They say they do. They talk about a fair gaming environment. They send out mails asking for feedback with surveys and stuff, but they never really seem to listen to anything the community has to say that's constructive about their game. And I have to say, I'm not angry about it anymore, really. I'm just more disappointed in that fact, you know, that they just continue to go on oblivious to any of the issues that are actually happening inside the game. And all that's going to happen is less and less people are going to actually end up playing their game. If you cater to the 1% high-end spenders, then that's all that's the only people that are going to end up playing your game, is the 1%, and everybody else will leave. A lot already have. I mean, damn, you pushed Brando free-to-play away. I mean, good God. You know you got problems when you push that guy away. That guy was one of the most dedicated free-to-play players I think that's ever existed in this game, and I'm sure everybody would agree with that. So to see him leave is just like, wow, like, damn, you've really pushed everybody away. It's crazy. It's actually wild. I'm like, it's actually wild when you think about it, right? I just don't understand how you can treat a community like that. How you can just like continue to milk them dry. It's just so awful. It's really bad. Prince, for next KVK, don't lose your leader at the start of the stream so I can watch something. Dude, I know. I was so pissed, bro. I dressed up like the dinosaur and I was looking forward to a banging KVK. And then I went ahead and forgot to activate my bunny, and I happened to get trapped by an absolute bellend who didn't want to release it and wanted to cancel the stream off for me. So I really appreciated that, and it is what it is. It happens, unfortunately, you know. Even Avatrex quit and they pay him. I mean, look, I don't know what they do with him. They do something with him, that's for sure, but I don't know what. Don't really care. I find that whole situation extremely weird. Like how you absolutely abandon your entire YouTube channel and don't tell anyone that you're going or anything. You just abandon your community and still do Lord's Mobile streams on a Friday over on Facebook for IGG. That's fucking weird. I guess he just has been taken off the social media aspect for Lord's Mobile and YouTube and just basically goes into the backroom office somewhere. No idea what goes on with them, man. It's weird. Some weird little relationship them two that they have. I reckon they've been giving each other reach arounds or something for years. Who knows? But yeah, some weird shit happening over there. Yo, what's up, Del boy? How you doing? Happy New Year, everyone. I miss playing the game, but I don't miss spending. Ah, dude, it's getting crazy, dude. It's been crazy. The last month has been on another level. Did you get an invite for commentation on the Lord's Mobile Championship? Bro, it's not called the Lord's Mobile Championship. It's called the Lord's Mobile Pilot Championship, because the only people that are going to be taken out there are the people that are already contracted by IGG to run their accounts. Oh, shit. Didn't you see the last one they done in Phuket, Thailand? Just a bunch of shareholders and pilots. That was no real players. No, they have not asked me to commentate, and I wouldn't accept it even if they did ask me. I don't play this game for them. I do it for you guys. Prince, do you still use the coffee donations with the video reaction? I do still use it, although I haven't been I'm promoting it lately. It was really fun actually doing it, and it does support the channel in another cool way as well, which is why I started doing it. But I'll be honest with you, TW, I just kind of feel weird doing it, you know? I hate being one of those. I don't want to, you know, I feel bad enough doing Gear Check Sundays when people send donations in. Doing the coffee thing just felt like It was fun and people did enjoy it, but I don't know. I might do it again. I've still got it though. Yeah, I've still got it. I haven't checked it for a while actually. How can you even get people to watch you on Facebook of all things? Oh, it's because it's their official Facebook channel, isn't it? Like, it's got quite a few people that have liked that page or subscribed to it or whatnot. And to be honest with you, most of the people that go over there just go over there for the free gems. It's just every stream they're giving away a few thousand gems. So most of the people that go over there, the majority just want some free gems. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if people log into all of their accounts they have and have them up on the screen, on the redemption code screen, and wait for him to mention that code, and then they just enter it into like all their accounts, like 6, 7, 8, 9 accounts. They just enter it into all of them. I bet there's a bunch of people that do that. They do it for free gems. That's pretty much it. It's how they pull in people. They can't just put up a stream and just chat like we're doing today. Nah. No. Absolutely not. It's bribery. It's bribery. Yeah, he has a contract with... Yeah, exactly. It's all contracted up. It was contracted up when he was on YouTube. It's still contracted up over on Facebook. He's always been paid by them. As have a lot of the content creators over the years. Not me though. There you go. People say I got it on 6 accounts. They do. Oh no, I guessed. Look at Sean. Look at Sean. I opened 20 accounts for it. You see what I'm saying? Even Sean's admitting it. Now, I appreciate you admitting it because I know it's true. It's common sense. It's obvious. It's just, you know, it's just bribery. It's just a carrot to get you to come to the stream. That's all. It's all fake. It's all carrots to make you come into the stream, to make the stream look more popular than it is. It's just as soon as the gems are gone, everyone's gone. Why do you think they probably ask for likes and stuff and all the rest of it and shares and all this stuff? Guys, come on, wake up, smell the coffee. It's all a bunch of bullshit. It's all to try and create an image for them. That's all it is. It's all trying to create a false image. And while they're doing these Facebook streams and not acknowledging anything that the actual community wants to talk about and wants to discuss, right? While they're completely oblivious to all of that, I'm going to be honest with you. Check this out. I'm always honest with you, but I'm going to tell you something, right, that I did the other day. I can't believe it. All right, look, I can't believe I did this, but all right, I'm just going to say it. The other day, when the Mana Troop update come out, a couple of weeks ago, when the Mana Troop update come out, I was sitting there on a Friday night on the couch and I noticed that they were streaming over on Facebook, over on Lords. It was Ava was streaming over there. So I goes over there. I'm gonna have a look. I'm really curious what he's got to say. What is he gonna actually say about this? Is he gonna have any integrity on the stream and say how it really is, or is he gonna just talk out of his arse cheeks? And you know, Oracle, she's a great healer. And I sat there and I watched quite a bit of the stream, and wow, they're just going around the houses, you know, literally. You see this? You see these houses in the middle here? They're just taking a walk around these houses, you know, around the houses. Oh yeah, guys, there's loads of really good features in this update. Look, yeah. Oh, you can design your own turf. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, and you look at his turf and there's no design. There's like 3 buildings in the middle. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to design my turf because I don't play the game, is what he should be saying. No, I'm not going to design my turf because I got to make it all look really nice and really good, and oh, that'll take too long. I'm not contracted for a stream that long, so I can't do that. Oh yeah, no, I won't do that. And you know, just basically, oh, there's Synthesis Isle, guys, got a great mini game here. Yeah, oh yeah, oh, a great mini game. You know what, I'll tell you something here. When I first saw this mini game, do you want to know what I thought when I first saw this mini game? I'm actually going to tell you. When I first saw this minigame, now I know you can. When I first saw this minigame, I was like, like I was like, yo, and not even that, right? You know, when I saw these rewards, these 10-minute speed ups, I was like, oh yes, daddy. You know, I was like, let's go, baby. Woo! Hell yeah. No, I was all about it. You know, but the thing is, you know, like getting serious, he doesn't say anything about this stuff. He doesn't say how bad these rewards are. It's just like, oh, yeah, look at this great minigame, guys. Let's go in there and play this minigame. It's so good. Did he talk about these? Not really. Did he talk about the cost of these? No, not really. Like, all that stuff is kind of side-skirted. Like, there's like, oh no, we're not going to talk about that. Why would they talk about that? You know what I mean? This is what everyone was focusing on. Like, 'cause this shit's expensive. But did they go through that? Did he go through the buildings and how to level them up and how much that shit costs? Nah. None of that shit. It was just all the other bullshit. Like, they just literally sugar-coated it. Oh, yeah, it's really good. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah. Like, just absolute... Bro's stream is more scripted than an NFL Chiefs game. 100% agree with you, TW. Yo, his stream is more scripted than the Jake Paul Tyson fight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seriously. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy shit. Yo, TW, thank you for joining the Egg Squad, by the way, mate. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Egg Squad, dude. And also, David Dobney, thank you for 33 months. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than watch that. Very true. Very true. Well, listen, today's stream isn't a stream to bash Ava. I mean, come on, we've done that plenty of times over the years, and we know that gets us nowhere because he's a bit of a snowflake. But look, seriously, I'm not bashing him. You got to do what you got to do in life to get by, and if that's getting him by, then, you know, fair play to the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I think integrity is important. I think it's an important factor. I think if, you know, at the end of the day, he had a decent sized community on his channel for Lords Mobile. I think a lot of people followed him for good advice. You know, his videos where new updates would come out, people would watch. Quite a few people would, because they would be interested to hear his take on a new update that come out. And I used to put those videos out as well, right? So like all the creators do, but a lot of people would watch Ava's videos to get that good information. They want to know exactly what's coming out, and his update videos were to the point. They were concise and they were to the point. When he done update videos on YouTube, yes, he never really used to say anything bad about IGG, not like me. Now, I'll come on stream and tell you that I want IGG to get onto their knees, open my legs, give me a nice lick up the middle of my crack. You know, I can say that because I'm not sponsored. But he could never say stuff like that because he was. And he had to kind of make a bad situation as good as you could possibly make it. It's extremely difficult to do, but he would do it, you know. Oracle's a great healer, you know, so like he would make a bad situation as good as he possibly could for the sake of his IGG connections. Fair play, whatever. It was the same with Castle Clash and then straight into Lords Mobile, whatever. But like, I just think, you know what? It's kind of bad when you just leave that community and don't even say a peep, just disappear, boom, gone. He's been gone for a long time now. There's nothing. And it's not like he's sick or dead, or anything like that, or anything horrible like that. No, of course not. He's over on Facebook streaming Lords on a Friday every Friday. So it's not like he's gone anywhere. It's not like he can't stream. Clearly he can. I just think it's a disservice to his community. That's all I'm saying. I mean, look, maybe it's none of my business. So I'm just giving my opinion, which on my channel, believe it or not, I'm allowed to do. I'm allowed to give my opinion because this is the Worthy Prince channel, and I can say what I want within reason. So yeah, it's just my opinion. I think it's really bad service to your community to do something like that. So yeah, that's how I see it. You think I miss Tash? Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes and sometimes not so much. Hey, I'm sure he's busy with family. I don't know what's happened to him either. He's disappeared too. I know he stopped playing Lords, and the last thing I know of him, he actually was doing Diablo content Rip Diablo, because PoE is just shat all over Diablo right now. But he was partnered up with Diablo, I think, and he was doing a Diablo 4 streams on Twitch, was he not? But I haven't seen him do anything for a while. He's been AFK for ages, so yeah, I don't know. But he just got a family and stuff, innit? So he's probably, yeah, that's what Tabs just said. Yeah, what Tabs just said. He probably quit to spend time with the kiddo and family life. Yeah. So fair enough. You know what I mean? You can't grumble with that one. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, sometimes he was a bit I mean, to be honest with you, like he was a bit toxic, but then so was I in the past. Ain't all him. I was toxic too. He still started that shit. You know that, right? People used to come at me, you know, and they used to be like, yo, you started all this beef with Tashi. And I'll be like, no, I didn't start shit. What are you talking about? You want to know something really funny? I'll show you something. I'll not show you. I won't show you anything. I'll tell you something really funny, right? Like before me and Tashi were actually toxic, we were actually all right. I used to talk to him. I was actually all right. I was actually a mod on his YouTube channel. Can you believe that? I had the spanner next to my name on his YouTube channel because I used to go watch his YouTube channel when I was starting my channel up and I was building it up and stuff. I used to go and hang out in his streams and chat, and we were civil and everything was great. And then all the bullshit happened. You know, then the bullshit happened, right? You know, if you either know the bullshit or you don't know the bullshit. Short version, when I decided that I was going to quit Lords Mobile, which was a legit, I was going to quit. I was done, all right? When I quit Lords Mobile, he went live and gave people a tutorial on how to uninstall from my channel or unsubscribe from my channel and subscribe to his. And he put up a poll trying to convince the community that I was in the wrong and IGG was in the right, which completely backfired because like 80% said, no, IGG's in the wrong, Prince weren't in the wrong. Because I posted a video with the receipts because I ain't dumb. I posted the receipts. Like, you don't believe me? Go look at the receipts. Now, he started up the beef with that. That started everything. That started everything. I was like, what the hell? Like, what's he doing that for? Crazy. Actually wild that he did that. But, you know, it is what it is. Nobody remembers that, though. Everybody remembers the comments I made after. Nobody remembers him doing that. But whatever, right? Anyway, right? Anyway, yeah, so like a few weeks later or a few months later, after the back and forth of him saying something, I'll say something, he says something, and all that drama shit going on, I went onto his YouTube stream and said something in the chat, and I had the blue spanner next to my name, and like people in the chat were like, yo, is that actually Prince? Like, why is he a mod? What the hell? Why is he of his chat? Not that I'd totally forgotten. I'd totally forgotten I was a moderator on his chat. I didn't even know. Like, I don't know. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't delete any comments. I didn't do anything. I totally forgot I was a moderator. Just until I typed in the chat and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a moderator. I forgot about that. He didn't say anything in the stream. Like, he palmed it off, but the next day the moderation was gone. The next day the spanner was gone. You best believe he finished that stream and he went on there and removed my moderator status on his channel. Probably the moment the stream ended, he went ahead and removed it because I was just continuously talking in the chat and I still had the spanner next to my name the whole time. I left the stream shortly after and then the next day it was gone. I was like, yeah. obviously that got removed, but it was funny, and seeing his reaction was kind of hilarious because we had all this drama for like 2-3 months and then suddenly I'm in his stream as a moderator. It's like, yeah, what's up? Hi, I got the power. But you know, it is what it is. Drama strategy for more views, so can't blame him. Yeah, he went down that road. Yeah, he did, 100%. Of course, I was doing really well and I was pulling in a good amount of traction on my videos and stuff. And he decided to, well, no, not really though. Not really in the start. I mean, he done that stream and like talked all that shit, but I told him I just quit Lords Mobile. So like he was obviously trying to capitalize. I had a decent sized community that were following me on Lords. He was just trying to capitalize and pull in people. I mean, whatever, you know, he wanted to try and earn some quick peeps coming in, but whatever, man. It's all good. Like, yeah, it got to the point where it was getting a bit too much. Like the toxicity was just getting way too much. So, you know, I'm glad that is no longer a thing. But yeah, no, whatever he's doing, I hope he's doing well. Absolutely. 12 Blunt says, IGG, I'm speechless. I thought they would bring the same castle skin that was with this event originally. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't come in with a with another one and just recolor it. I'm surprised they didn't just come. Well, what castle skin came out with this event? Does anybody know what castle skin came with the original Terracotta Soldier event? I don't think it was something like far back, was it? It was like when it like this one. Was it this one? I swear it was Fortune. Do I remember Wargasm? Yeah, I remember him. He's from years ago. He used to like just sit there on stream drinking vodka. This one. I'm surprised IGG didn't just bring out this castle skin again and just recolor it after the Christmas tree shenanigans at this in December. You know what? I honestly think this was a last minute decision. Because this came out after Christmas. I reckon they just done this in the last week of December, just squeezed it in. Oh yeah, let's just squeeze in another event the last week of December and put 2 castle skins in there and just squeeze more money out of them. Absolutely wild. Honestly, I still can't believe they done that with the Christmas trees. And then the massive kick in the balls is literally straight away after another pay to play event. Nah, listen, guys. Enough's enough. All right, enough's enough. I think IGG are just being insanely greedy at this point. And I'm not prepared to just keep blasting these events. So let's talk about game plan. Like I said, I'm going to get the free-to-play chest they're offering, 5 a day. It's not going to be enough to unlock this castle skin, 100%. Not going to be enough, okay? But I'm just going to do that 150 chests, and at the end of the month, we'll see how much we get for that. Probably not a lot, but we'll do it, and we'll see how far we get. And we'll try and calculate exactly roughly what it's going to cost to push up and actually get this castle skin unlocked. And then we'll decide at the end of January if it's something we want to look and try and do. Become a pilot? No, I'm good, thanks. I'd rather stick my dick into a bag of drawing pins than do that. Yeah, Langer's a pretty solid guy. He's a pretty solid guy. Langer's also part of the... Well, he's not sponsored, I don't think, but he's part of the Lords Mobile content creator program, so he's also limited a little bit as to what he can actually say. You know, Langer's funny because sometimes I will check out a Langer video or a Langer stream, and he'll be talking about yo, have you ever seen him? Have you ever seen it? Don't even listen. Get the Oleg squad out of my stream. Holy shit, we don't want to talk about that guy. No, I don't want to talk enough about IGG players, please. No. What I wanted to say is, like, if Langer's doing a video, right? Let's just say, for example, it's a video on a brand new event. Let's say this. We'll use this one, for example, the Return to the Mausoleum. Yo, Langer will do his video and he'll go, yo, what's up, guys? We got a new free-to-play event coming up, Return to the Mausoleum. Let's go. And he'll get all excited. He's all like pumped up. He's like, oh, look at this, guys. We're going to be going for tiger tallies and getting these ancient coins. And then we're going to use those ancient coins and those tiger tallies. And he goes in here and then he's like, yeah, I mean, it's free to play. You're probably going to get around here, 1700, 1900 is about where to expect for free to play. Obviously, there is this great. And he just goes just deflated as he goes into it. He's like, this castle skin looks really good, but yeah, you need all this to do it. And free to play, you know. You could just hear the change in his voice when he's doing it, you know. It's like he's all pumped at the start of the video and then he gets into it, and then when you get into the pay to play stuff, he's just like, yeah, oh fuck, just end my life, you know. It's like, you know, but he keeps, to his defense, he keeps it as positive as possible, and it is kind of funny, like, you know, it's a positive, it's an overall positive experience. And like, I'm not gonna dig him for it because, you know what, he's a free-to-play player and he's doing what he's got to do to get his gems. I ain't gonna fuck with a man getting his gems, you know what I'm saying? So fair play to him. But yeah, no, it's definitely is interesting. It's funny. What happened to Lady Callista? She quit. She quit. I think, like, I don't know. She quit. I have no idea. She quit. I don't know. Dillmania, I've complained about every type of bots with clear evidence. That won't do anything. But nothing happened. Nope. I see those bots work as they used to. IGG is doing nothing except introducing pay-to-play events. Shame on IGG. Yeah, nah, listen. The bots ain't going nowhere, guys. To even think they are is copium. Why would IGG get rid of something that's actually making them money? Listen, when you've exhausted every other possibility, whatever remains must be the truth. And I've exhausted every other possibility as to why IGG still refuses to A, acknowledge the bots, and B, resolve and fix the bots. And the only thing I can come up with is they must be making money on it. Now, there are people that are in the black market, of course, people that are on the hustle, you know, creating resources, selling gems. You know, there's always those people in the black market doing that. But I'm telling you guys, there is a gray market which the developer is involved in. That's what a gray market is in a game. It means a developer actually has some involvement with that, which is why it's called a gray market, not a black market. And I'm pretty sure I've got no evidence, but I'm pretty sure IGG is earning money off of a grey market in Lords Mobile. 100%. RSS sales, diamond sales, gem sales, and bot sales. 100%. 100%. Yeah, he was sponsored as well though, KC King. 100%. He never used to use his own money to do that. I highly doubt it. To build the accounts he was building with all the 11Ks and Emperor gear and all that shit. No. That was all done for him. He was just the face of the stream. He also quit and then came back because they decided to try and pump up an account. Like, who does that now? Who does that now? You know what I mean? Who does that in 2025? Comes back on a brand new account and pumps it up with like 11Ks and shit. I mean, no. You've got to be... Prince, where's my friend Tashi? I don't know. He's off with his family, doing family things, Sonu. I have no idea. Spotty was sponsored. Oh, of course, bro. 100%. 100%. 100%. Well, no. Well, first of all, no. He had a sponsorship. I don't know whether it was with IGG, but he had a sponsorship going with Lords. And I'm sure he was earning a good amount off that. That was what was pumping the account up. Listen, guys, I don't know. Listen, stop asking me about all these different YouTubers. Guys, relax. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that person was. Like, listen, guys, let's just, no. All right. Listen, people get sponsored by various different places. I've done sponsorships on Lords Mobile with Huawei App Gallery. Yeah. And what I managed to earn from those sponsorships went back into my account so I could build up and do things in my account. How do you think I managed to max out this on day one? Where is it? That. Day one. Maxed on day one. How do you think I did this? Huawei App Gallery, because of the commission I earned from doing the sponsorships. I never got paid real money for doing the sponsorship. It was in-game credit I used to get. So basically I would advertise Huawei App Gallery and then people would sign up to it. This was right back at the beginning when I first started doing stuff with Huawei. People would sign up to it, and if people went ahead and used the Huawei App Gallery to make purchases, I'd get a commission for every time someone purchased something. If they were using my code and stuff, you know, or they signed up through me. And then the commission that I earned would go into in-game credit in my Huawei App Gallery account. And then I could use that credit to go and purchase stuff. So by using the Huawei App Gallery when I first done it, not only was you supporting App Gallery by using their service, not only was you getting a discount, you were also supporting the creator, which is me. And I was getting a little bit of commission for doing it. And then I would use that commission to go and purchase packs in the game. And that's how I maxed out my Chronicler on day one, because I got my commission from App Gallery and I went and used it and bought Chronicler. So everybody has little sponsorships and stuff they do, but the only sponsorships I've had have been through like App Gallery, where I've been doing little commission things to get credit for the game and go and purchase stuff in game. That's the extent of my sponsorships in Lords Mobile. You guys know how it all works, right? Prince, how many sponsorships have you done in all your games? Not much for the other game. Like sometimes I would do a sponsorship and promote a game that I've never played before, maybe a different mobile game. So just to name a couple, I've done a sponsorship for Rise of Kingdoms. Not Rise of Kingdoms, sorry, Infinity Kingdom. Done sponsorship for about a year on Infinity Kingdom. That was fully sponsored. That whole account was fully sponsored. I never paid for anything on that account, guys. That was fully sponsored. Prince is sponsored, got it. You haven't got it because you wouldn't be saying that if you did have it, Mickey ass. Yeah, no, the Infinity Kingdom, that was sponsored. Of course it was sponsored. I wouldn't be able to play that and Lords. Come on, guys. I'm not an oil baron. Like, you know, no, I was sponsored on Infinity Kingdom and I was sponsored to play some other games. Some of the games have just been like one and done. Like I make a video, play the game, like share it with you guys. And then if you guys download it and play it, then I get a little taste. You know what I mean? That's how it works. You know, that's how affiliation works, affiliates. So I've done a couple of sponsors for different games, and when I get asked all the time to play games and show them on my channel, 99% of the time I say no because the game sucks. And the other reason is because the developers that want the review don't want you to say anything negative about the game. I won't do a collaboration or a sponsorship on a game if I can't talk my mind and be honest about the game. Like, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass, guys. I'm not going to sit there and say, yo, come play this game. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's great. Let's do it. No. No, thank you. If I think it's shit, I ain't going to play it. And if I can't say it's not great or give some constructive feedback as to where it could be better, if I can't be constructive with my opinion, then I don't want to know. Right? But a lot of developers don't want you to do that. They want you to blow smoke up the audience's ass and say, oh, it's fantastic. It's the best game since forever. You got to download it. Download now. Like, no, thank you. Don't use me as an advertisement. Like, let me give my proper opinion on this game, you know? So I've only ever done games where I can actually do that, and games that actually play well and I can give a constructive opinion on. So yeah. Blow lightly. Yeah. Yeah. When we doing Black Myth Wukong again, soon, because I started at NG Plus, Prince Sandu, and I got to Act 2 on NG Plus, and it's awesome. I need to play some on stream for sure. All YouTubers are sponsored, but normal people watching videos and invest money in game. Well, I'm not sponsored. What, for Lords Mobile? No, not in the slightest, dude. Not in the slightest. Is there any links in my stream today, guys, for anything to do with selling anything? Have I promoted anything in this stream today? No. So, I mean, are you going to do a Ragnarok Plus? Possibly. Not just yet. Possibly. I'm good. How are you, Make Out Hill? I'm good, man. How are you? Anyone has an estimate on how much the dragon skin is? You're talking about this skin in here? This new one? Well, you know what, guys? Let's try and figure it out. Let's try and figure it out. Let me get my notepad and pen. Let's try and figure out how much roughly it's going to cost. Let's do it for science. Let's get off the subject of talking about sponsorships and stuff. I mean, I don't mind talking about it. I'm pretty transparent when it comes to this stuff. So it's just, there's a difference between doing like a little sponsorship here and there on a game and being fully sponsored. When I say someone's fully sponsored, that means that they have all their Lords Mobile account paid for them. They don't have to buy anything. Everything's completely covered. That's an IGG sponsored account. That's when there's a big difference is what I'm trying to say. If I do a sponsorship on Lords Mobile for someone like, I don't know, Huawei, for example, they're the people that I normally do sponsorships for Lords Mobile for, because Huawei app gallery is pretty good. There you go. I gave them a plug. But yeah, no, they are pretty good. That's why I do occasional sponsorships for them. Some of my videos will have app gallery in them because I do app gallery sponsorships from time to time. But that's just like a one-off like sponsorship for that particular video. That's not like an ongoing thing. That's every now and then I do it for them. Now, if I want to go and buy packs in the game now, I have to buy it with my own real money. Like, if I go into my diamond store, you can see I have 88 diamonds at the top. Now, if you look at an IGG sponsored account, it will have like 1 million diamonds up there. Like, they can just buy whatever they want. It's topped up every single month by IGG themselves. That's an IGG sponsored account. The player probably doesn't, well, depending on what contract they're on, the player probably doesn't get no money for doing it. Maybe they do. Some people probably do. But they don't pay for anything on the account. The account's completely free. It's all funded by IGG. That's an IGG account. Like Growth, for example. That's an IGG account, 100%. Or it's an oil baron who hasn't got no brains. Based on seeing him rally, I think it might be the latter. Anyway, let me go ahead and... Sorry. Segued off a little bit there. Let me go ahead and have a look and see. So, look. Let's work this out. Peter, hey, I've quit Lords Mobile 10 months ago. What's new in game? A bunch of shit, dude. Loads of expensive pay-to-play stuff. Wait. Wait, do you think VNN got sponsored then dropped? He disappeared. Yeah, 100%. He was always sponsored. 100%. Maybe not always, but 100%. Nobody goes back onto Lords, builds up 11k heroes, and then disappears the next month. Like, it's just... Either that or he's retarded. One of the two. Like I said. Hold on a sec. Trying to look at the chat. Don't talk about Mushroom Game. Yeah, what's up, Garcia? Tabs. Mushroom Game, I really enjoyed. You know what, guys? I put my first video up on Mushroom Game and I done a stream on it, and I got a sponsorship on Mushroom Game. I got a sponsorship from Aptoid. I was so happy to get a sponsorship on Aptoid because I really, really love the game. And for the first month, Mushroom Game was amazing. I loved it. So good. And the second month, I also really loved Mushroom Game. Mushroom Game was amazing for the first 2 months. But then month 3 came around and they lost half their player base, if not more. And why? Because the events the game just became too repetitive. They kept reskinning events. IGG, are you listening? Mushroom Game lost over half its population of players after 2 months because they kept reskinning things and reskinning events, and like they'd bring out an event and then you'd spend money on it. You do it, you get the artifact or the mount, and then like the week later something new would come out that trumps it, and it's like, damn. And it was getting a bit repetitive. The events were getting quite repetitive. It was getting boring having the same shit happening every week. That's why they lost like over half their player base in the end of the second month. That's why they had to start merging kingdoms only after 6 months of the game released. They had to already start merging kingdoms up. And the reason they had to do that was because Legend of Mushroom had like 20 million registered, like pre-registered users that wanted to download that game. 20 million. That's fucking astronomical for a mobile game. So they had a shit ton of servers open up in the first 2 days because they had millions of players download Legend of Mushroom and start playing. So they had to open up copious amounts of servers to deal with it. But then the problem is 2 months later, a massive amount of the players dropped off. And I don't know the exact numbers, but it was a shit ton of active users dropped off because the game got boring and too repetitive. And so they were left with all these empty servers. Servers with just one main guild on each server. And no one to fight, no one to recruit, no one to play against. Just one guild on each server. Or maybe 2. And so they had to merge all these kingdoms up after 2 months. And the game kept going, you know, from 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line. 7, 8 months, 9 months down the line. The game kept going. But the views on my content had dropped significantly. The views on the content is a good indicator as to how popular the game is. One of my first videos on Legend of Mushroom got 130,000 views. And subsequent videos done very well too in the first couple of months. And then after 2 months, my video views dropped through the floor. I was lucky if I was getting 1,000 views on each Legend of Mushroom video. Absolutely diabolical. For a game that was doing so well in the first 2 months, dropped off significantly after that period of time. And so it came to the point where I was like, okay, it's no longer a reasonable investment for me to be putting my time into this game anymore, because I'm putting all this time and effort in to play the game, to spend my money. Now I was earning some from doing the sponsorship, of course, but a lot less after 2 months, of course, because loads of people stopped playing. But still, what I did earn from the sponsorship went back into the account for the most part to level the account up. But with less people playing, less people spending, like the amount of commission dropped through the floor, and it was like, okay, I can't do anything with this. Like, I'm not earning nothing through ad revenue on the actual YouTube algorithm because the views aren't there. I'm getting less than 1,000 views a video. Would be all right if I was getting 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views a video, but I'm not. I'm getting less than 1,000. Like, how can I run this? I just couldn't financially run that content anymore. It just became a dead duck for me. So I had to just pull away. And not only did I pull away from Legend of Mushroom, I pull away from the sponsorship as well, because I had this live active sponsorship on that game and I lost it. I didn't lose it. I gave it up. I gave up the sponsorship. I gave up the game. I quit the game. I uninstalled the game and my account's gone forever now because I never will log in. Again, I'm done. I had to quit the game and lose the sponsorship in the process because just the viewership and just dropped through the floor. But it wasn't because of just the views. It was the developers' fault because they just kept repeating shit all the time. So yeah, it just died. And this is what I've seen it happen with Legend of Mushroom. Obviously in a much shorter time span, mind you. I mean, Lords Mobile's been going for like, what, 8 years almost? But I've seen the same pattern happen to Lords over a much longer period of time. Over the last 3 years, the amount of active users in Lords Mobile has dropped significantly. Ever since Artifacts and Astrolite came out, it had a massive dip, and it's continued to dip, and it hasn't regained population. IGG came out with some bullshit numbers about having hundreds of thousands of active users. No, most of those are bots. Most of those are bots. Like, there's no way they've got that many people playing this game right now. No, they put a video out on their YouTube channel the other day that's got like 900 and something thousand views. Like, I don't know how much they paid Google AdWords to spam that advert over the internet and wherever, and the Play Store and wherever else they spammed it, but I can guarantee you 900,000 players didn't watch that video that were interested in Lords. That's for sure. That the amount of bots that hit that video on their channel was unreal. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's wild. Like, it's and I'm worried that Lords Mobile is actually going to go down that same route. You know, they're not making any significant changes. They're repeating the same events. They're reskinning castle skins. They're repeating the same events than they did last year. Last year was one of the worst years for Lords Mobile, with money grabbing, greed after money grabbing greed every single month with these collaborations and pay to play updates last year as well. And I was hoping this year they would do something new and come in with some innovative new stuff for this game. But we've started off in January with more rehashed collaboration money grab events, and I really worry for what's going to happen in 2025 for Lords Mobile. I can say this much: if they continue the trend the same as last year, then I can't see this game seeing out the year, to be honest with you. If they continue with the same pattern as 2024, people are just going to be fed up with this, because I'm already getting to the point where I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, like, wow, I couldn't believe this event come back. I couldn't believe they had more castle skins. In the space of 4 weeks, we've had 4 castle skins. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's beyond crazy. I think the mana update was just to get people working on that for ages, so they don't need to update it for a while. Well, I hope so. I hope so, dude, because I ain't going to rush it. That's for sure. No way. Okay, let's work out how expensive this is. So let's just pretend I'm on 0 right now. So in fact, all we need to look at is this. Look, the encounters. It's the encounters that matter, because we need 13,600 to get this, right? Okay, so we're currently on 42 encounters. That's what we're currently on. So that we don't count that, all right? Okay. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to use, let me think about this. Let's use 25. Let's use 25. Wait. Yeah, let's do 25. Let's do 25. It's 300 for $100. Let's do 25. Okay, so we're going to use 25 brushes. Oh wait, Boobs Farm says 230 euro for the skin. He did it. We're gonna let me do my calculations as well. I was gonna save the brushes, but it's fine. We're gonna use 25. Here we go. So we're going to take this down to 1. Okay. No. The VODs over on Twitch only stay up for 2 weeks and then they disappear. But the VODs are also available on YouTube. I haven't been streaming on Twitch for the last 3 weeks because I've been away. But I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow because I'm going to play PoE 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned. It's coming back. Don't worry. I just took a little bit of a gap. That's all for Christmas. Yeah, I decided not to do too much over Christmas. I was busy. Okay, let's just do this. Let's use 25. All right, here we go. 25. All right, we're going to auto export. Can I not just do auto? There we go. We're going to run it on auto. So what we're looking for is how many... I was on 42 encounters. So whatever encounters we have, we need to minus off the 42 that we get at the end of this thing. And we're going to see. Let's see how many we have. Elden Ring is... I'm going to post some stuff out on the... Thanks, Jen, for posting the Twitch. Yeah, go and click on the Twitch link, guys, and follow me over on Twitch if you want to jump onto the Elden Ring stuff. But yeah, I'm going to post something up on my community post and Discord this weekend. Elden Ring is starting on Monday at 5 PM, and we're going to be streaming Elden Ring every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not the weekend. We'll do something different at the weekend. Monday to Friday, 5 PM to 10 or 11 PM. So it'll be like a 5-6 hour stream, which we'll do every day next week. That's going to be the first week. That's going to be the schedule anyway. 5 PM UK time, which is about midday in America. We're going to be doing it from Monday through to Friday next week. I might continue on the weekend. I don't know, but that's going to be the initial schedule anyway. I mean, it depends. I might do. I'm actually really scared. I know how difficult the game is. Do you know what the really frustrating part about all of this is, though, guys? I mean, I've kind of ended up going on a rant a little bit tonight, which wasn't the plan, but it is what it is, right? The most annoying part about all of what I'm saying to you guys is it don't matter how much noise we make. It just doesn't matter anymore. Like, I can put out a dedicated video and go over all of the things that they really should be focusing on and all the things they shouldn't and the direction they're taking and all the rest of it. I could make a legit video going over all of it and put my time and effort into that and give them some really good constructive feedback on what they should do with the game. I can do all that, right? But they won't watch it. They won't listen. They won't listen. I mean, they proved that with Guild Expedition. Do you still have to use resources to heal in Guild Expedition, guys? Or if they remove the resources? Happy New Year, Boost Farm. Mike, please, you need to have a death counter on those streams. Yeah, I will have a death counter, don't worry. Death counter's going to be in the corner. See that? You see? That's what I'm talking about. This is the RNG aspect. You can get all 3 red ones right at the start. Or you can get the entire map open. It don't matter what ones you press. They're not set in specific areas. The game chooses when it wants to give you the 3 red ones. You still need RSS. Oh yeah, Jen. Now listen, chat. Jen is saying F death counters for a reason. Also, Camden, thank you for the 63 months. Dropping in to say hi, Happy New Year. Need a Fright Night soon. Yo, it's coming. We're going to be doing a Fright Night soon. There's a scary game coming out soon that I want to play. Can't remember what it's called. But we are definitely going to have a Fright Night soon, Camden. Absolutely. And thank you for that amazing level of support. 63 months. What an absolute legend. Thank you, thank you. Been here since almost the beginning, I think, now, Camden, right? Damn. It's a long time ago. I was a lot younger then. Guild Expedition isn't as bad as you make it out to be honest. One of the few events where the guild doesn't revolve around one Rallylade. Oh god. I think Mighty Noob suffering from cope needs we need a copium check in the chat. Mighty Noob. Dragon Arena is also an event where multiple rally leads can play, not just one rally lead. But you don't need to use resources to heal in Dragon Arena. Chaos Arena is also another event where you can... Oh, you're a pilot. Oh, fantastic. Well, that makes sense. But yeah, no. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about then. Yeah, like Chaos Arena might... I mean, Chaos Arena is different because there's mostly all maxed accounts, even on the ones around the edges. Not all the time, but you need to have a pretty big account to play Chaos Arena. Dragon Arena is different though. Yeah, I wouldn't say one rally lead. But yeah, you do need to be fairly strong to play that event. But Guild Expedition is just shit. Look, Mighty Noob, Guild Expedition, bro. I can literally, right, purchase, of course purchase, right? Not like you with your blue diamonds, like your free blue diamonds. Me, purchase. I have to purchase, yeah. Purchase that silver pack on the solo and the guild one, right? Port into Guild Expedition, solo 2 forts, and I can claim all the prizes on both the solo and guild board. And then just port out of there. Done. That's the event done. Wait until the end, claim the end rewards, got all the medals I need for the hero, done. A much smaller account. Okay, fine. Whatever. But still, do you know what I mean? It's like you port in 2 solos, it's all done. Port out. Done. That's it. It's just shit. Okay, let's work this out. Hold on a minute, please. 25. I done 25. I got 151 encounters down there at the bottom, but that's not quite right because I got 200 here. I got 200 here. So 200 minus 42 is 158. And then I got another 200 here. Oh, a total of 551. There it is at the top. 551 minus 42 is 509. Okay, cool. All right, so I got, yeah, math time. So I got a 509 for 25. Okay, cool. 509 for 25. Okay. Now, just based off of that, and this is all kind of like averages roughly, yeah? Based off that, if I was to get 300 brushes, bear in mind I used 25, so that would be 25 times what, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 12. 12 times 25, so it'd be 12 times 509. 12 times 509. So roughly for $100, you can get 6,108. 6,108 for $100. Okay. And if you take a look at how many you need 13,600. So if $100 gives you 6,100, then you could argue that $200 will be that times 2. So that'll be 12,216, which is almost there. You need another... Yeah, you know what? We're bang on. We're bang on to what was said earlier on. We were pretty much bang on. You'd need to get a few more. So you probably come up and grab maybe a 30 to get an extra 90 brushes, and that'll probably finish it for you. So yeah, you're looking at $230. You were bang on. He did say, didn't he, that he did it earlier and it was 230. He's bang on. He's actually bang on. Wow. So that's how much that cost. That's how much that castle skin costs. Wait, excuse me. Camcast in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, has just said not that horrible. What are you talking about? Not that horrible, bro. What do you mean? Not that horrible, dude. Have you seen this castle skin? It's a single troop type, range attack, range HP, range attack, range HP, range attack, range HP, bro. It's the same as this. It's the same as the Cloudville. It's a $30 castle skin. Guys, what are we doing? It's a $30 castle skin.
Why are you gay?
No, but seriously. Do you know what I think about when, you know what, IGG, when I see you selling $30 castle skins for $230, I mean...
It's shit!
I mean, it really is. IGG be over here like...
Give me your fucking money!
You know, that's what IGG's saying. That's what IGG's saying, you know? Like, damn. That's crazy. It's actually wild. What do you mean I got to include inflation? Like, it's bro, inflation? What do you what do you mean inflation, dude? What? What, $200 inflation in like 6 years? Are you serious? Nah, bro. They're taking the piss, dude. You can get the skin for around $50 if you play the whole month time frame. Okay. All right. So what he's basically saying, you're wrong. You're wrong, because I mean, look, if you get 150 of these mausoleum chests, if you get all 150 of these mausoleum chests, the minimum you can get is 150. Now you're not going to get 3 on every single opening. We both know, right, that the drop rate is lower for the 3 drop. So you ain't going to get no 450 brushes. You're not going to get no 300 brushes out of this. It just ain't going to happen. I mean, I will get the 150, and I'm not going to open any of these. I'm going to wait, and I will do it at the end of the month. I ain't spending a penny on this event. I just ain't doing it. Like, I'm not spending a penny on this event. Oh, I got the 7-day one. Let's put that on. I ain't going to spend a penny on the event until the end of the month. And then we'll open up those chests and we'll see exactly how many brushes we get. I mean, clearly we know that we need at least $200 packs to get it. You need 600 brushes to get close. 600 brushes, depending on RNG, is around just over 12,000 encounters for 600 brushes. So, yes, you are correct in the fact that you will make it cheaper by doing this. It will make it cheaper. Yes. Yeah, no, it will make it cheaper. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, bro. What I'm saying is you're not wrong. Okay? Listen to my words. You're not wrong in that it will make it cheaper if you wait until the end of the month and open up these mausoleum chests. I'm saying that you're right. It will make it cheaper. Okay? But you're not going to get no 50% off, because to get 50% off, you'd need to get 300 brushes out of this. And to get 300 brushes, you're going to have to hit a lot of 3s and a lot of 2s. Now, is it possible? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess it is possible. And I'm sure there's going to be one person out there that gets all 150 of these and opens them and gets over 300 brushes out of it. Of course. Maybe it'll be me. Who knows? But I'm sure there's going to be maybe a few people that does happen to. And if it does, then GG's. You're going to be close to 50% off. Yeah, close. But not for the majority. I don't think the majority. A lot of people are going to get 1s. I mean, you're going to be getting around about... I reckon you'll be lucky if you get 200. Maybe 220. More than that, then GG's. But I reckon you're going to be lucky to breach 200. It's going to be such a low drop rate for the 2s and 3s. Well, guess we'll see, won't we? We'll see when it comes out. Hey, you know what? I hope I get 150 and I get 450 brushes out of it. I get all 3s. Never going to happen, but hey, we can dream, right? But no, you are right. It will make it cheaper. So what is the game plan for this? I've said that about 3 or 4 times now. What's the game plan? I've already said it. I'll say it again. I do want to make it as cheap as possible, because I think to do this on day 1... Let me just say this much. If you're doing this on day 1 and you're not saving up the mausoleum chest and making it cheaper by potentially up to, I'd say, a good 30% potentially cheaper than what it is right now. Maybe more if you get super lucky. And you're just going into the store and buying this out for $230. I think that's kind of crazy. I mean, I had to do this one really fast, unfortunately, because IGG in all of their wisdom only gave us 3 effing days to unlock both of these castle skins. Yes, they gave us 3 days to unlock it. They squeezed in a 3-day event right after Christmas to unlock these Christmas trees. They gave us 3 bloody days to get these unlocked. So I had no choice. I was like, shit, the ultimate FOMO, 3 days and they're gone. Great. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. So I had no choice. This one, however, is over a month. So let's just save up the mausoleum chest. Let's enjoy this for the next 7 days for free. We'll save up the mausoleum chest and we will revisit this event at the end of the month and hopefully get through it without too much cost. As far as the artifacts go, the artifacts can actually lick my balls. And I know that might be a bit much, but no, seriously, the artifacts can lick my balls. Like infantry defense, monster hunt, don't care. And eternal cauldron, don't care. I mean, we all know that these artifacts are eventually going to come back at the end of 2025 when IGG bring out the next run of the nostalgia chest. I wonder if that's ever going to come back. I kind of want it to come back. I'm not going to lie. I'd love that to come back because I was actually enjoying getting the artifacts much cheaper than actually doing it in the event. I almost maxed this thing out. Look at it. We got loads of these. This was great. Bring the nostalgic chest back. I like that event. That was fun. What about turf decorations? Yeah, I talked about that earlier. It's pointless unless people can actually look inside your turf and see the decorations. That's just pointless, isn't it, if you don't do that? There is something else I want to talk about. Now, guys, a couple of things actually. When was it ever okay to charge 30,000 gems for one astrolite chest? And I want you guys to know that every single one I've bought, and I have done it every day because I'm that guy, every single one has been one astrolite. I've never got a 2 or a 3 or a 5 or a 30. Every single one has been a 1 astrolite. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yo, what's up, Leroy? How you doing? Luke Littler 1. Come on. Who's Luke Littler? What are you talking about? But ultimately, this is still a good thing. Bargain store's good. I mean, I've been getting devil caps in here. It's Dark Magister though. I don't need that. So we're not getting that. And I've also been getting Star Scrolls in here as well. But I just gambled them today and didn't get nothing. So it is what it is. I'll get a couple more over the next day, I suppose. Save up some more, do another gamble, see if we can get it. The other thing I want to talk about. Now look, guys. I kind of want to show you something, but I don't want us to get too bogged down in this. Don't laugh too hard when I show you this, alright? Oh, the darts championship. I haven't watched darts in ages. I need to have a swig of my drink before I bring this up on the screen because I know you guys are going to go off on one. Okay. Okay, listen, let's just relax. I feel like we've had a good rant today, but I feel like we've come down a couple of levels and we're relaxing a little bit. Before we go in there, can you guys do me a solid and smash the like button? I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, peeps. We're currently sitting at an absolutely astronomical 169 likes. That'd be great if we can get that up a little bit. Thank you, guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll be transparent. The likes help the algorithm. It helps the channel. It helps because of interaction. Thanks, peeps. There you go. Anyway, YouTube stuff. Ugh. Anyway. All right, look, listen. We're going to talk about Artifact Challenge. All right. I haven't got no problem in competing against other pay-to-play players for top spots in here because obviously it's important. But I have to say, I'm not in a position to do this time. I'm going to be saving up my coins. I have to say, some of these accounts in this artifact ranking I've got here do seem quite questionable. Now, the top 2 guys are actually going for it. It looks like they're genuine accounts. We've got Russ300 over here, who's from Dominion 4, going absolutely wild over here. Look at this guy, really heavy artifacts and stuff. I mean, damn, that's a fairly new account. 126 blessed, holy shit. Now this guy is actually going in. And it's actually a fairly newish account. But you know, it is what it is. He's going in, right? So there it is. GG's to this guy. And Crow89 with 1,132 openings has also been going in quite well as well. This guy's on 62 blessed. You know, he's doing what he's got to do to try and build his account up. And these are the kind of accounts you would expect to be in the first and second rankings, especially when you're talking about opening up over 1,000 fucking coin openings. That's a lot of openings, guys. Over 1,000 is a lot. Just straight up, it is. So I have to kind of question what comes next. If you're not sitting down, chat, I think it might be time to sit down. Number 3, we got QQing 278 tie from Guild LK8. So there's plenty of things that I would question about this account opening up over 1,100 openings on the Artifact Challenge. I mean, let's talk about the grey Bumblehelm. No, sorry, the grey Beast Helm. Let's talk about the fact that he's in gold gear, so he's clearly producing gold. Only 3.4 million kills with 1.6 billion might. This player currently has 0 stars and 129 levels and has not blessed anything at all. This account clearly is part of a wider organization that is doing some kind of resource harvesting based on the gear. I would suggest gold is what this one is doing. And if you take a look, you can see it's actually got a shit ton of resources that's been sent, a lot of ore and gold. 38.6 billion gold has been sent from this account, more than the timber, the stone and the food. Crazy amounts. It looks like an ore hype. It's a good hyper. Yeah, absolutely. Ore and gold. Yeah, so there it is. An absolutely amazing account in 3rd place on the Artifact Challenge with 1,117. Which means if I want to try and get a top place in this Artifact Challenge, I'd have to open up over 1,100 just to get a placement because this guy's beating me. And it doesn't get much prettier when we go down to 4th place. In fact, there's a couple of accounts here, VVO and VV0, very, very similar guild tags here. In 4th and 5th, if we take a look at this one, 1,115 openings. And there we go. Another interesting account, very similar than the one we just looked at. 1.7 billion with 6 million kills. A very small amount of artifacts done, only 12 stars, 163 levels in gold gear. Again, it's going to be another one that's going to have billions of resources sent, albeit not quite as much as the last one. Clearly, this one's not as good as a hyper as the other one is. But yeah, you know, it's just a very similar thing. You wouldn't expect to see an account like this in 4th place on the Artifact Challenge with over 1,100 openings. And it's really weird, isn't it, how this one is at 1115 and this one's at 1117. They're just very, very close to each other. Interesting. And then the one underneath this one, 855, from a very similar guild. You can see here, I mean, it's got a songstress, but I mean, again, the artifact stars are really low. This one doesn't do anything. It's just some dead ass account in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, wow. In fact, if you look at all of these accounts, they're all a pile of shit. One great big massive pile of cow dung. That's what these accounts are, guys. They are absolute trash accounts that are sitting here in the high rankings. Oh, look, it's an LK8 player. Hold on a minute. There's an LK8 player in 3rd place. Look at it. There he is with 1,117. There's another LK8 player in the rankings on level 7 with 848 openings. Wow, look at this guy with 0 stars and 137 levels and a very similar name. Let me ask. IGG, can you please report to the stream? Thank you. Can I please ask the developers of this game why they are allowing trash like this, which is clearly, come on guys, come on. 240 billion stone set. 240 billion stone has been issued from this castle. Like 114,000 helps because this account is online all the time. Like, how obvious does it need to be? How obvious does it need to be that this is on a bot? This is just some bot. In fact, this whole fucking guild is just some trash, look, Chinese guild that's, oh, look at this. Look at this bullshit. They're not even trying to, they're not even trying to hide it. Some Chinese message. No one will be accepted to join. Add me, WhatsApp, RSS and gems 8613961163741. Add me to TG, RS and gems at Zhao say GG. Like, it's just some fucking gem seller. He's even on the board. IGG, what are you doing? Like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Look at this shit. Just fucking ban the entire guild. Just go in there and press the fucking button. They're probably all selling gems. That's why there's an account at 2.7, 2.2, 2.1, 2, 1.9, 1.9, 1.8, 1.7, 1.6. They're at the staggered mites, so they can issue gems to players of different mites. If someone's 1.64, they'll send this player because he's 1.65. If you get someone that's 1.83, you'll send this person up here who's 1.84 and 1.84 because they are just over the mite, which means that's how it works. This is a gem dealers guild. It's so obvious. Like, you have to be fucking retarded to not know that that's exactly what this is. It's all the low mite ones are all fucking RSS, so they can migrate into the. These are all the fucking RSS ones down the bottom because they're so low in mite. Look. 279 billion food. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. Next one. Look, I'm going to do this all fucking day. I swear to God. 108 billion. Next one. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Next RSS. 435 billion food. Let's go to another low mite one. We can do this all day. I like this one here. You want to look at this one here? Here we go. Look at this one. Oh, billions. Not quite the same amount, but still billions. Let's go to this one here. Hey, 649. Let's go down and take a look at this one. What we got here? 329 billion. Like, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. All these low mite ones are specifically low mite, so they can migrate into all the kingdoms. And send the RSS. And all these ones are higher mites because they need to be able to issue the gems. You can only issue gems to someone that's lower mite than you. So they have multiple accounts that are higher mites, so they can go ahead and deliver the gems. This whole guild is one big gem seller guild, and he has all these accounts running on bots 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, generating gems, generating resources, so he can sell them to players who call him on WhatsApp, and you can't put numbers in on the front of this screen, so that's why he's spelt the telephone number out for WhatsApp. 8613961163741. I can literally go on my phone right now on WhatsApp and message this guy and say, hey, can I buy some gems? And yet this person is allowed to run this guild. He's allowed to run this guild and advertise his gem dealing business on the front of it. And he's allowed to take his accounts, which are run by illegal third-party programs, into the artifact challenge and sit there and fucking come third place with 1100 points. And that is allowed. This person's going to get the rank 3 prize of 50 fragments of this fucking artifact and stop someone that actually needs it, a real player. That's actually legit. That's allowed. According to IGG, that's allowed. But IGG think about fair play, a fair gaming environment for their players. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. You know what, right? I didn't even know that this player right here was part of a guild that actually advertises gem selling on the front of their account. You know what? Now I've seen this, I am going to make a standalone video tomorrow completely going over this topic we were just talking about, because I think it's good to highlight it. I think it's good to show that Lords Mobile is not the place that Lords Mobile, the developers, IGG, make it out to be. They want it to be all rainbows and smiles, but actually all it is underneath the surface is full of corruption and scamming. And I'm gonna fucking out this tomorrow. I'm putting a video up on this channel and I'm gonna literally completely expose Guild Expedition, not a Guild Expedition, sorry, Artifact Challenge. I am going to put the video up tomorrow. I swear to God, the thumbnail is going to be called Artifact Challenge Exposed. And I'm literally going to go ahead and show that when you spend your hard-earned cash to try and compete with accounts, this is the bullshit that you're having to compete against. Fake players that are part of a black market gem dealing ring that are sitting there coming into higher positions and stopping you from having to, making you having to spend more to get things where you shouldn't have to spend that much. That's fucking bullshit right there. Bullshit. And this is just one aspect of it, because I'm pretty sure there's IGG accounts that are IGG run that also go in these events and bump it up to stop and make people spend more. Of course, you know, when you're getting beaten by one of these maxed accounts, you ain't losing to a real person, you're losing to IGG. 100% that shit happens. I'm pretty sure that shit happens as well, but there's no way to really prove that, right? That's a great theory. I should get my tinfoil hat out for that one. That's a great theory, but you can't really prove that. This, though, I can prove. I've got the evidence right in front of you. You can see it right there in front of you guys. There's no need to hide this. There's no conspiracy theory here. We've got the evidence. We've got the receipts right in front of us. There's the evidence right there. This whole entire guild should be just deleted from the entire game. Simple as that. That's exactly what it should be like. 100%. The whole guild. LK8. They should be deleted from the entire game. Just bye-bye. Just delete the whole account. Delete the whole guild. It's crazy. I'm giving a free ad. You know what? If someone watches my stream, Storm Gaming, or my video, right, and they see that person's details on my stream and me out in them on stream or video, and they see that as an advert to contact them and try and buy resources from, then the person that's doing it is fucking dumb. Like, you gotta be some dumb ass person to literally see that on my screen on the stream and say, oh, that's great, I'm gonna go them and order some resources. You gotta be a fucking clown to do something like that. You know what I mean? That's nuts. The fact that IGG hasn't done anything about the Lord's bot just makes you wonder who's really selling it. Oh, no, it's IGG selling it. 100%. 100%. No proof, Black Echo. No proof. But 100%, my guess, my gut tells me that this Lord's bot has been in the game way too long for them to not do nothing about it. The amount of money they've lost, well, potentially lost, off Lord's bot and all these rain bots and all the rest of it, tracking bots, is astronomical. And one thing that IGG's shown over the years to not like is losing money. So trust me, they would have fixed this if it was costing them money, but they haven't done anything about it. So like I told you before, after you've eliminated all the possible things, what's left has to be the truth. And the last thing that comes to mind is, well, if they're not going to get rid of it, they must be benefiting from it. They must be profiting from this if they're not going to remove it. So, yeah. To me, it's just they must be profiting from it. It's as simple as that. You know what though? I saw some stuff on YouTube recently talking about botting gangs, like botting mafias over on World of Warcraft. And the fact that World of Warcraft is like, WoW is like fully botted up, and these people that do it are like companies, and they have like not just a few hundred but thousands of bots inside World of Warcraft, like farming and stuff. And not just in World of Warcraft, but in multiple other games as well. So, well, I wouldn't be surprised either if the people that are behind guilds like this, yeah, are the same kind of people that have like, they make this their business. It's not just some clown at home playing from his PC computer. It's like a business out in like somewhere like Philippines or Taiwan or something like that. It's going to be some group of people that have got like a warehouse space where they're running multiple computers and stuff, like running multiple multiple devices, like botting, just to basically sell the resources and stuff to make money. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was that too. And it wasn't just IGG, it was also that too. Yeah, no, you're right, Spearfishing. Yeah, true. The bot ruined the game. It did ruin the game in a big way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still do find natural targets. I still find natural targets from time to time and get a really nice 0. I always find it fun to find a natural target because you find a target, you hit it, and then all the other guilds that are in the kingdom that aren't part of your family will come pulling in because it didn't come up on their bot. It just went up in the news, and then they just track the player that we rallied, and then they try and get involved. Always makes me laugh. It's like, yeah, you didn't know about this target, did you? Because it didn't come up on your little bot system. But I do still find natural targets. Do you blame them? Free money? No, not at all, Dylan. I guess people got to do what they got to do in the world to survive, right? So, like, I can sympathize with it. You know, if you're in one of these countries where earning money is very difficult and there's not many opportunities, and you've got the opportunity to basically bot a video game and earn a shit ton of money out of it, then you know you got I guess if you got to feed your family and live, you got to do what you got to do in life, right? And there's people in different positions in life. You know, you have to kind of bear that in mind, I suppose. It's, you know, for a lot of us that are privileged enough to have a roof over our head and have food on our plate and all the rest of it, some of these people don't have that without having to do what they got to do. So maybe that is the case. Hi. Hi, Ainsley. I looked in my artifact challenge ranking. I also have LK8 guild members too. Top 10. Yeah, it's crazy, Bev. It's crazy. Like, it seems like they're everywhere this time. So I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is, like, this shit pisses me off. And the thing is, if this was just a one-off, I'd be like, okay, this is bullshit, but okay, it's the first time it's happened, so whatever, we'll just brush it under the rug and we'll be done with it, you know? But the problem is, this is not a one-off occurrence. This happens every single artifact challenge, and that's the real big thing to take, the big take from this, is yes, I'm going off on one about this stupid-ass castles that are in this event that should be nowhere near these rankings. Like, it's just stupid. I mean, come on, 1100 openings? No, right? Clearly, this one's got no artifacts, which means this account has been running on a bot since the beginning of the update. This thing's been running on a bot for like 2 years, and this person hasn't opened any of the artifact coins. And then suddenly, bang, this artifact challenge, they decided to go ahead and open them. That's what's happened. There's no other way an account like this can get that amount of coins unless they're being fed to the account. Unless, you know what I mean? And this person's never leveled up anything. So this has been sitting on a bot for 2 years, farming, sending out multiple billions of resources to accounts. And then this time round, they decided to go ahead and open them up. That's how that's gone. There's no other explanation for it. But I just think it's so obvious it should be removed, you know? Yeah, I know there is. There is. Yeah, they're all in there, Dylan. It's a full-on gem selling, RSS selling guild. That's exactly what it is. It doesn't even try and hide it. The adverts on the front, there's no hiding it. It's all there. If you take a look at the mite rankings, they're mited up perfectly as you would have a gem selling guild, from 2.7 for the big mites all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Look, every single mite level is taken care of. Yep, so they can deliver gems to any account, pretty much. That whole account, that whole guild should be removed from the game. Just press the button, boom, delete, bye. Just remove them completely. I mean, having that message on the front Diplo board or the front guild board is enough, I think, for a permanent ban for the entire guild. So I mean, look, I don't work for IGG. You would hope that they would actually know stuff about their own game, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at that guild and see what that guild's all about. Takes a couple of seconds to kind of figure that shit out. You know what I mean? I wonder how many gems these guilds make per day, just be an astronomical amount. Well, the other thing you have to realize, Dylan, is that it's not just that guild. That's just one guild. A lot of these people that set these things up, they have multiple guilds. Multiple guilds. With multiple accounts, just like that. Use the hammer in the event. What hammer? Oh, I can't be asked. The event's ended anyway. Honestly, I can't be asked with this stupid ass event. I didn't do it. I didn't train any troops. Yeah, I can't even finish it. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Just for a couple of brushes and a couple of gems. It's not that great. Yeah, they have multiple accounts. Hundreds. Anyway. God, man, this did turn into a rant, didn't it? You know what? If I ever do a stream and I say this ain't going to be a rant, it normally means it is going to be a rant. I don't have enough mood. Oh well. That's exactly what it does turn into, doesn't it? Every single time. Right, cheers, brother. Sounds like the once great game has fallen off the rails. All the cheers from New Zealand. Thanks, Will. I mean, I'll be honest with you, dude. Oh, look, Storm Gaming. I also have VVO and LK8 in the top 10. You know what? It probably is, Storm. It's probably 2 IGG guilds. I hate to say this, but it probably is. It's probably 2 IGG guilds, and they've got into the guilds, and they've just got into the accounts and leveled them up on each artifact challenge to make it so it's more difficult. 848, 1100. They're basically setting markers to make sure people spend X amount to get the items unlocked. That's all it is. If you disagree with that, then you're dumb. I'm sorry, but it's true. You don't like that, then tough shit. This is IGG setting minimum markers for you to actually get to. These two are probably legit players. This guy up here and this guy here. These guys are probably legit players. Having to spend more than they really should have to because they've got these accounts pushing up the rankings up here. It's IGG. All this whole thing is IGG for the most part is IGG setting markers. Not all of them. This guy spent 700. He looks legit. He's a big boy. Like someone like this guy right here, this Duncan guy, right? He probably really could do with this artifact. He's 110 blessed. He's pushed the castle skins. This guy's got a strong account. He really could do with the with the artifact pieces, I would imagine, right? And like he's done 700, and that's 700 is a lot of coins. But he's gonna have to push up above 1100 if he's gonna try and get a 3rd place. All because there's some dog shit account. And it's like, it's not right, man. It's not right. Yo, what's up? Mr. Bonfire, thank you for the 59 Norwegian crowns. Happy New Year, Mike. Thank you for many years of great content. All the best 2025 for you. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you get a gear check? No. So maybe Sunday we'll do it. Maybe Sunday, all right? Dirty Cash says, my top 5 is all bots. Wow, lots of people saying the same stuff. I'm hearing the same shit in the chat today. It's crazy. It's actually wild. But there you go, guys. There you go. So, Guild Expedition is over again. I'm so unhappy to see it go again. Oh, no. Oh, well. This stupid ass event is gone. I got all the medals apart from 4. That's because I did not purchase all of the packs. I know, naughty me. I really should have done, but I didn't. And I can't buy them now either. So yeah, I missed out on 4 medals. So it is what it is. So my hero is now at 107. So we're really close. A few more Guild Expeditions and I should be able to get this to 150. I've already told you how I do Guild Expedition. I normally buy 1 or 2 of the silver packs and then I port in, I solo 2 forts, I collect my medals, and I teleport out of Guild Expedition, and that's the end of my Guild Expedition. The whole thing takes as long as I'm in Fury from the first hit, so it takes about 15 minutes for me to port in, hit 2 forts, and then get the hell out of there. And that's literally the end of my Guild Expedition, and that's how I've built up all my medals so far for this hero. Guild Expedition is an event that you don't actually need to play. I know, it's weird, right? But you really don't. You don't need to play it. It's absolute retarded. The way they have and my guild don't play it either. We just fuck this event off. It's just dumb, right? If you spend time playing this at the moment, then you are, well, I mean, for want of a better word, a moron. So like basically this event sucks. Nothing you do throughout this event matters. What matters is at the end who's holding what. There's no points for holding stuff on day 1 or day 2. It's just an absolute dumb event. And yeah, you don't even need to actually play the event to unlock all the rewards that actually matter. It's just stupid. Like, it's just pointless. It's idiotic. And we've given all the constructive feedback to make this actually work, but they haven't listened. So it remains an L event that we don't play. We just get these medals. Hey, I'm getting an army hero for free. I mean, this is the same as Oracle. And Oracle is a $6,000 hero. And this is the same for free. So basically, I'm getting a free $6,000 hero. Yeah? Wow. All right. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. I'm actually fine with that. So, yeah. Pretty good stuff. You fought PCS in your expedition. See, they will go for it. They will go for first place every time. Like even if the first place prize was a dog turd, PCS would still fight tooth and nail for that dog turd. That's just the type of guild they are. There's a few guilds like that in Lords Mobile, you know. They've got beards. You see how my stubble starts up here and goes round? Like the people in PCS, they have beards, but they start under the chin and they go down the neck like that. Yeah, that starts there. Like you see how my beard's up here and it ends there because I shave this part right here. The people in PCS, their beard starts there and it goes downwards like that. That's where that hurts, you know. So yeah, you know, so PCS went ham and zeroed pointed all other guilds, wasting a shit ton of items. But that's because that's PCS. I told you, even if the winning prize is a dog turd, they'll do that too. Like that's how they play. And look, you got to respect it. If that's their game time, that's their gameplay, then that's great. You know what you should do, guys, is just do what I do. If you log in, because let's just say, for example, okay, I'll show you something, right? I'm going to show you something. All right. I've just logged in. Hear me out. WoW is about to begin. Oh, WoW's about to begin. Oh, great. I'll give you this is a great example. Check it out. WoW's about to begin. Oh, great. I'm so looking forward to playing WoW today. Let me go ahead and put my champion gear on that I spent 5 years building. Yay, there it is. Okay, let's jump into game and let's go ahead and play WoW. I'm going to port to the base. Let's go. I want to go play WoW. I get to base and I look over at base and I see that PCS are in the kingdom. So this is the next thing you do, right? The first thing you do is you port back over to the hive. Okay, so that's the first step. 1. Port back to the hive. Step 2, just put a shield on because then you ain't got to worry about nothing for 3 days. And then step 3 is you see this button where it says confirm quit game. You hit confirm. And what happens then is the game goes off and that's the end of that. And then just go touch some grass, or even better still, put a different game on like PoE or Wukong and play something that actually requires a level of skill. That's what I would do, guys. You know, it's even more effective when you see somebody who is at the base who's actually got like level 4 or 5 or 6 mana troops, because you know they spent thousands of dollars of real money or fake money to actually get that done. So if you just pull out and go back to the base, they can't play. They've got no one to rally. You know, you can have level 5, 6 mana troops and your whole guild can have them too, but if you've got nobody to play against, ooh, those troops aren't as fun when you're just throwing them against the wall and you ain't got no players to play against. Remember, if you cater to the 1%, that's the only people that are going to end up playing your game. There you go. Next vid of Prince getting raided by PCS. But then that's what I just told you. I just shield up and turn the game off. It's a really exciting video. If it happens, I'll make the video and I'll show you me shielding and just turning the game off. That's how you win. Because then you don't reply to anyone, you don't do anything, you just ignore them. It's great. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I'm not even joking. If I log in and I see someone, a guild or players, and I'm like, oh no, this is just dumb, I'm not fighting these people, I just turn it off. I just turn it off. That's all I do. All right, guys. Anyway, look, this was just a little bit of a New Year rant stream, catch up, chatty chat kind of stream. I'm not going to be doing any work on I'm not going to be unlocking that castle skin until possibly the end of the month. Hopefully nothing else drops in January because that would be annoying, wouldn't it? We will be back tomorrow. I don't know what with, but I probably might be streaming PoE 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I've been playing that monk build. I want to get back into my monk build on PoE 2. I'm gonna go put a few hours in now before I go to bed tonight, I think. So yeah, it should be good. Should be good. We'll do gear check Sunday on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be starting Elden Ring on Monday. So Monday evening, I will be starting my journey on Elden Ring. Super excited about that, guys. I hope you guys are too. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it from me tonight. I'll catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I'll catch you over the weekend. Big Guildfest bash will be also on the next Guildfest. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And Fried Doggos says Lords isn't the same anymore. It really isn't. It isn't. We still play it. We still do it. I still play it. I still do it. But guys, let me just say this one thing. I'm only going to take so much more of these collaborations and these reskinned events and these reskinned castle skins and all the rest of it. I'm only going to take so much of it myself. And then I'm just going to be like, nah. No. No, and what I'm gonna do, like, I don't want to stop playing Lords. My channel still seems to like Lords. We still get most of the views are on the Lord stuff, right? So I can't just like drop it, but it basically means I won't. What I will do first of all, the first decision I will make if this keeps continuing, if IGG keep this greed, the first decision I will make will be I'm quitting boosting. That'll be the first decision. If IGG doesn't seem to change their ways, which is copium at this point to think they're ever going to, but if they keep it up this year like they did last year, the first thing I'm going to say is, right, no more boosting, which means no more castle skins. It means no more artifact boosting, no more updates, basically. Just no more Astrolite, no more, like, practically no more packs. Just no more recharging, no more boosting, no more money spending. Go for Baron and go out of a bang. Yeah, might be a good idea, to be honest with you. Just chuck everything I've got into one Baron, maybe. But then if you're going up against people that are already kind of way stronger than you, I don't know. maybe we could do it. I don't know. But no, I don't even care about Baron at this point, bro. I really don't. I've lost interest in Baron at this point. I'm just saying, if this continues, no more boosting. No more boosting. Sell the account if it's still worth something. Maybe I possibly could look at that as well. I think if IGG keeps showing their greed side and keep putting out stat updates and just shit, if they keep doing it, then I still have my rally trap. And so I think what eventually would happen is, yeah, I think I'd probably end up just selling my how about letting you pilot it? I'll let you pilot it the day that you get on your knees and put my balls in your mouth. How about that, Melons? Yeah, no, I mean, I could run Hausler. I could run my main account. No, sorry, my rally trap. Sorry. Yeah, no, you wasn't expecting that, Melons, was you? Yeah, this stream. Yeah, no filter on this stream. I probably would end up selling it. Yeah, my main account. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm not going to say I wouldn't, of course. I'll probably end up selling my main account if what's it called? If they keep being greedy the way they are, I think my main account's going to get put up. And then I'll just play on my rally trap and Hausler and still provide you content. I'll still join the rallies in TWK and I'll still try and trap people. And I'll still cover the news and the updates and talk about it and stuff, but I just won't push anything else going forward if they continue to be greedy. Last year was nothing but pay-to-play, money-grabbing collaborations and stat upgrade boosts like 15 Astrolite and now this Mana Troop update. Like, if they don't start adding like decent stuff to the game that changes the mechanics and adds new features to the actual gameplay itself, if they keep adding just stat boost updates and collabs, we get to say mid of the year, like June, I'll probably put my account up and just play on my Rally Trap and Hausler. I really don't want to do it because I really want to keep wonder leading, but just wonder leading in general is just becoming a joke. It's just stupid. They're just milking the wonder lead players. It's just crazy. The thumbnail of today's stream is bang on. IGG doesn't stand for I got games. IGG stands for I got greed. And just pilot Bear's account to play wonders. Bear's account's not strong enough to play wonders. Don't say I said that. No, it is, but not against these big maxed accounts. Shut up, chat. I don't want to hear it. I'm getting out of here before I cause any more trouble. No, but I'm talking about the maxed accounts. The maxed accounts. I'm joking. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Let's agree. 90% of the people here didn't look at the thumbnail. Yeah, true. Nah, no shots. His account's very similar to mine though. So how much do you think the account like yours was sold for? Don't know. I wouldn't like to think about it. A lot less than I put into it. I know that much. Try COD. No, I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals. I might even do a Marvel Rivals stream tomorrow. I really might. I'm really thinking about it. Think about doing Marvel Rivals. We'll see. Maybe. You saw the thumbnail. I got greedy. Okay. No, I didn't get greedy. I don't get greedy. 8.5. I reckon maybe a bit more because of the name. What do you reckon? I reckon about 10. Just because of the name, you know? That must carry a little bit of clout, surely. Did you try Call of Dragons? Yeah, it's a reskin of Rise of Kingdoms. Didn't really find it that interesting. It's just like Lilith Games reskinned Rise of Kingdoms because Rise of Kingdoms is popular, so they reskinned Rise of Kingdoms into Call of Dragons. It's similar to what IGG done with Lords Mobile when they made Mobile Royale. It's kind of a similar move. A lot of these mobile game companies do that. They get a popular game, they're like, oh, this is really popular, let's just reskin it under a different like brand and just put it out there and see if it does as well, so we can get 2 really good games going. That's pretty much what IGG's just done with Doomsday and Viking Rise. Although a lot of the features from Rise of Kingdoms they've stolen from that and put into Viking Rise. Features which would benefit Lords. There was features in Mobile Royale that would have benefited Lords, but Lords never got any of those updates which would actually benefit the gameplay. They decided to put it into new IPs instead, which is just dumb. And then instead, the Lords mobile players got just pay-to-play stat upgrades. Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. You're still playing Infinity Kingdom, free to play on and off. It's pay to win, but nowhere as much as Lords Mobile is yet. Yeah, Infinity Kingdom's a good game. I like Infinity Kingdom. It's a good game. Similar to Lords, but different, you know? Similar, but different. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. I just want to say thanks for tuning in, and I hope you had a good New Year's and stuff. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't know what I'm playing. Could be PoE 2, could be Marvel Rivals. Have to wait and see. But once again, thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out. I'll catch you tomorrow. But until then, stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out. Laters, guys. Bye. See ya. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. I don't know. Bye. See ya.
One big old house. Got big dreams. Mind don't stop. Got big dreams.